again, a fantastic setting as we've gone through over the last few days. Of course, the virtual pitch down and the physical pitch downstairs still looking as fresh as it did on day one. And you've got to anticipate as a player. You've got to be like, yeah, we've got to get down there. I mean, we were down there just a little bit late last night, just having a little bit of a game. We won't tell you what happened, folks. It wasn't against each other. We teamed together. I wasn't going to go against him, of course. But the atmosphere feels almost like a coliseum down there with the view of everybody on you.
Yep.
It's got that pressure feel, and I can only imagine how some of these nations are feeling, and certainly we've got quite a few of them coming up here today. And again, in terms of teams that you're looking out for, I know that we mentioned a lot about the Islamic Republic of Iran, we've got Saudi Arabia, teams of that. Are there any kind of sleeper nations, like nations you might not necessarily say to the audience that you would expect to see them here, but they're teams to keep an eye on?
I think we both agree that Uzbekistan could be the country which we are talking about. First place in their group with an outstanding performance, in my opinion, with great players on the pitch, in-game, with their skills, with their abilities, what we've seen from your preparations, thanks to you here. So they could be that nation.
Yeah, I was going to say, the white walls of Uzbekistan, they have been ferocious in their approach. And very cool on the sticks as well. You know, we described them on the first day as stone cold because there was almost a lack of expression. You wouldn't have known if they'd scored or conceded. And that's sometimes what you need, is maybe just to keep a lid on those emotions. Yes, with some players it can fire them up and you see players playing adrenaline, but there are some that they need to keep a lead on it and they need to keep their cool, and it allows them to keep that composure. Do you think we're getting a bit of that from Uzbekistan?
100%. And that will help them a lot, in my opinion, because you need to handle the pressure today. Who has got the better nerves? Who is the cooler one? This will be the question, and we will see the answer on the pitch today.
Yeah, cooler heads need to prevail, certainly within eFootball, in terms of keeping your composure, your game plan, keeping all of those kind of objectives in your head. How many goals do I need? And especially in terms of the format change here today, of course, over the last 2 days of play, you'd have seen group stages in terms of just home and away. Today you're going to see a best of 3. And why should we delay it any longer, folks? Why should we delay it any longer? I believe that we are ready to introduce our first teams to the stage.
Mereka udah mulai,
and
guys.
We are ready here now. So please welcome Lebanon, the United Arab Emirates, Indonesia, Korea Republic, and the referees to the stage for a group photo.
Lebanon sama apa ya tadi? Kok jadi lupa? Lebanon lawan Uni Emirat Arab.
And in terms of what stations we're going to see these four teams on, beg your pardon, it's going to be Lebanon versus the United Arab Emirates on Station 1, and it's going to be Indonesia and the Korea Republic on Station 2. And the game that we're going to keep our focus on here, folks, is Indonesia versus Korea Republic. Of course, if you are looking to keep track of in full game footage of Lebanon versus United Arab Emirates, you can direct yourself to afc.com. You can see that link on the picture. Brilliant from our production team to get that across our screens, because we get so many nations coming through the chat going, where's my team, where's my team? Don't worry, you'll be able to watch them everywhere. Fantastic. We're going to see these two teams here. I've done a little bit more of additional research in terms of like the nicknames of these nations. You've got I'm going to pronounce this rightly for our Indonesian fans out there. Tim Garuda is Indonesia, and Korea Republic, they are known as the Reds, as you see their vibrant kit colour of their home strip.
Definitely.
And it's two very colourful nations in terms of what we would expect from the Korea Republic, as we said, have a talismanic figure in eFootball in Heung-min Son. But we saw the collective teamwork
Indonesia
of Indonesia. I had a brief chat with them earlier on to say, guys, you caught us a little bit by surprise. We knew you were good, but we didn't know whether the lack of player skills would maybe hamper you. And instead what they've shown is that actually it's teamwork that makes the dream work. And that certainly seems to be their unit and their kind of cohesion. Is that a fair point to make there, Med?
In the co-op mode, 100%. 100%. So if you are good enough, definitely you're able to compensate the lack of player skills in-game with your own skills. And you can see the experience of the Indonesian players. They have a professional league. They have 2 versus 2 leagues. you can see they know exactly how this game works in a 2-on-2 mode. They know that the chemistry is really, really the most necessary point here. It's not if you put two best players together, how will they perform? Will they perform good or not? You know, it's how good do you suit to each other. You can see it also in real life football. Put the 11 best players on the pitch, you won't be successful, or there's no guarantee that you will be successful, because the players need to perform well in team.
Yeah, it's that chemistry that is almost inbuilt in them, and it's almost the
Ya,
best
yang
of
mau nonton
enemies in a
Indonesia
domestic
ada
league now
di
make the best of friends at an international level in
AFC.com
terms of what we've seen from
Cam
them
2
already.
ya.
And with Korea Republic, to be fair, in terms of they had a pretty tough group in terms of the group that they came out of.
Yeah.
They had a really tough go in there, and again, credit to them for making it to this stage. Do you think it's a case of, and certainly we saw the difficulty in terms of what these guys are producing? It was even tough for us to play with their team in game. So for them to pull off what we've seen them do is otherworldly. But again, Korea Republic though, like we said, they have that lightning rod. They have that one player that can change the game in Heung-min Son, and when they needed him most in the group stage, they found the ball, they got it through to him, and they found the back of the net. If they can do that again here and maybe have some lockdown defense where they just lock it all down, they might just turn it over here. But again, as we said, the change in format here, folks, and this is where critically you may see a change in mentalities, and this is certainly something I'll ask Nasser about. When you're going from a home and away game to a best-of-3 series, now bear in mind, folks, as well, all of these games have to have a winner. So if it gets to 90 minutes, don't turn off. Don't turn off, because there's extra time and there's penalties that go with these games. Does the mentality changes in terms of what you're going for, because the play style changes?
It needs to, because now you can't play safely, you can't go for a draw, you know, like 1 point is enough to reach the next stage, or I'm okay with 1 point out of 2 games. That won't work anymore. This is now do or die. Means you need to give everything, means you need to risk everything. So in my opinion, I think that we will probably see more intensity on the pitch. We will see more risk on the pitch. That means we will see more spaces, and that means we will see more goals, hopefully.
Yeah, well, certainly if we got the two teams on our screen here, you can see Elga recalled to the starting lineup.
Prisna, halo. Lagi main.
Indonesia versus Japan, he was like, "Yep, I'll kiss the badge. I'll be very happy." Now,
typical Tuesday.
Masih nyeting.
Well, yeah.
Kamu bisa nonton di AFC.com sih, AFC.com di Cam 2. Nanti kita coba ambil gambar juga aja.
Look how relaxed they are, man.
Korea Republic though have their own kind of calmness about them, and they think maybe we might just get something here. Chewing gum.
You can see they have the pressure on them. They know that they are the underdogs in this game, because especially they, in my opinion, had not a outstanding performance in the group stage. They were good. They made a pretty good job, but they were not outstanding. They were not dominating their opponents like Indonesia did. Yes, Indonesia lost 1 game. And yeah, we can hear the stadium here in the background.
So it's the audible cue, which means we are nearly ready. You can hear all the clicks, and as we experienced yesterday, that's the referees making sure that all of the settings are correct, making sure all the rules and regulations are followed. Yeah, and it's these final moments where these guys will know that they are about to enter the round of 16 in the first ever AFC eAsian Cup. As we said, the two teams are, like I say, in terms of fandoms, I mean, we can speak at length of Indonesia. We can speak at are incredibly passionate about their
They were not
are incredibly passionate about their I mean, I was even watching Korea Republic in the real life
TV,
the real life games. And some of their supporters were crying when the equaliser goes in, and it's like that's how much it means to them, and it's such the pride that they have.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's insane. I mean, I thought I was passionate as an Englishman. It's a different level of passion when you get to here. I will tell you that for absolutely nothing.
Your passion level is also really, really high, man.
It's. I mean, you'll certainly maybe find it out. So you know, I will warn headphone users: beware. We do get loud here.
Take this man serious, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
take it
right,
down, take it down a
beside
couple
him.
notches. Take it down a couple notches, and you will certainly hear. But we will hear every kick here, and of course, we will try and keep our eyes as well, just in almost in the back of our heads, for Lebanon versus the United Arab Emirates, which again has its own connotations and its own kind of drama to it, because again, Lebanon coming through again wasn't. Again, as you said, it wasn't a performance or set of performances that really kind of blew away the competition.
Definitely.
And I think with the United Arab Emirates, we're waiting for them to come into form. Is there a line of thinking here that, you know, almost like in your, you know, your real life tournaments of football, is that these teams will play their way into form in this tournament? Is it better? I suppose the better question is it better to kind of
Ya,
start
kita lihat
slow,
hari
work
ini
your way up,
match
which is good,
ya game
or do you
pertama
want to kind of
ada
throw yourself out early and potentially have a
ya
little bit
ada
less
Elga
energy
ya.
in the
Elga sama
knockout
Rizky
phase?
main.
Really good question. Really good question. You need to find the balance, in my opinion. Not start too weak, not start too passionate. Okay, have your balance, find your energy. The same goes for us, for example, here in the studio. When we are pushing from the first second, it will be hard, because today we will have a long day.
We've got a long,
great,
well,
exciting
potentially
day. I'm really looking forward to that, man.
It's a potentially long day, and as we have some absolute superstar games that are coming up, of course, across the rest of the tournament. Again, just to cast an eye whilst we have that moment to do so. Uzbekistan versus Qatar. We've got Thailand versus Jordan.
Ya, Uzbek lawan Qatar, kalau Uzbek bisa menang, ya mereka potensi bahaya, guys. Oh, Mas Ebot, Mas Firdaus. Ayo Indo. Bisa nih, bisa. Feeling aku di Lebanon lawan UAE sih yang lolos. Jadi Indonesia harus siap-siap setelah Korea lawan Uni Emirat Arab.
It's just going to change up, and I feel like we're going to see a little bit more caginess from teams. I don't think teams will really want to go 1-0 down, because, as you've said, the bad days are now over.
Yep.
You can't have a bad day in the knockout phase, because you can't get through on a bad day. So these teams will know what is at stake for both of their nations, for their teams, for their coaching staff, for all of their backroom staffs that have got them to this level, in terms of the preparations they've all had. All of it comes down to this. It comes down to 3 games potentially of e-football.
You can't have a bad day today, but this mode of best of 3 allows
Oke, berdoa dulu ya semuanya.
Ayo. Bad game, but it puts you at a real disadvantage.
Siap-siap mulai.
There is the whistle to say that we are ready and underway. Well, we will be ready and underway. I believe we're just making sure that, again,
some camera settings. Yeah, we've seen it.
We're exactly where it needs to be. I believe that was potentially going to be the stadium cameras a little bit wider here today, so we've got a bit more room to see what's going on.
Okay, kick off.
Hands in. It is Indonesia in the red from left to right. It is Korea in Korea Republic in what I would say is one of the best multicoloured away kits I've seen, in right to left. Is Suleiman. Suleiman to Kambuaya. Sananta cleared and saved by Sung Hyu. Of course, bottom of your screens as well. The addition that what you will see here is quite simple. Is that you will see the best of 3 scores at the bottom of your screens next to the initials of the nations. So if you are just joining us, you'll be able to keep right up to date with it. Here's Suleiman. Indonesia on the attack. It's Korea Republic. It's marshalled out for a corner.
The first corner of the day.
First corner of the day, indeed. Clock.
Will we see a different strategy? I think so.
There's going to be some lock trajectories in here, that is for sure.
I'm sure they studied lots of variants here for the set pieces.
Okay, if you're wondering what we mean by that at home as the ball goes in, is that within eFootball you can basically click a button and set a direction and then try and fool your opponent with what you're seeing on screen. It's a little bit kind of a magic trick that you'll sometimes see from players. Here is Sandy Walsh in the opening 10 in-game minutes. Indonesia have had the
corner
lion's
kedua.
share of possession. They've got another corner here.
The pressure is high in the first 10 minutes.
It certainly is. Clock standing over the corner. Looking for Karaka potentially. Karaka looking for the flip on. It's cleared away by Kim Min Jae.
Jenar.
Hubner. They can't get intercepts.
Nice.
It's going to go out for a Korea Republic throw. You can almost, as we said, you know, the emotions in the arenas, or the arena, has just slightly changed. It's gone from one of excitement and everybody's really, you know, happy, and now all of a sudden they realise the business end of the tournament is here, and now everybody has their game face on. Sullivan in towards Sananta. Sananta into Clock. Clark looking back in for Sananta. Good block away there by Ju Seong.
Lots of pressure, and we've seen from the previous matches from Indonesia that when you let this train roll, oh boy, then you're in a big danger.
We talk about that Indonesian hurricane all too often because we have seen it so many times over this tournament and previous tournaments, even in 1v1, even in 2v2. That hurricane, when it hits you.
But now with a good chance here from the throw in, good position.
Risky kayaknya biru ya.
Heads it on. Back
Wow,
looking back for
that was a nice back pass.
Sayang banget.
Son is a little bit isolated up there for Korea Republic. Is Suleiman.
From the left wing, cutting
Suleiman.
Oh,
inside.
cakep.
Sananta in towards Clock. Just wide of the post.
Tipis.
First sight of goal.
Au.
They are coming closer and closer to the goal.
They are
Nice.
creeping
Sabar,
and
sabar.
creeping towards that Korea Republic goal, but Indonesia do not find the back of the net, crucially. Korea Republic will be happy to see that one go wide. Here's Arhan. Suleiman. Kabaya.
Lots
Sananta.
of spaces in front of the box.
Here's
Of the
Karaka.
opponent.
Karaka's been so good for them. Karaka shapes the shoot and just pulls it wide.
Oh,
my
fantastic dribbling here. Takes out his opponents. I think it were like 3 opponents at the same time. And then into the other corner where the goalkeeper was
Asnur
not
ini lagi
standing.
live, Mas.
Very close one.
Certainly Israel may hear goals.
Emang nggak kelihatan lagi tanding ya?
Celebrations around the venue.
But now Korea with a chance from the left wing losing the
Yo,
ball
nice.
in the dribbling.
They certainly were.
It's the next point here. Indonesia is not extremely strong in the offense, but they are also the same, rock solid in the defense, and that makes it so hard to play against them. Here you can see they are covering all the spaces, intercepting the balls every time from every area of the pitch. Unbelievable.
Yeah, certainly they are fearsome, even with what you would say is a slight deficiency in player skills.
Look, the calmness. That
Away,
calmness in front of the opponent's box is
See it away though. It's resolute defending from Korea Republic.
Yes.
Yes, they've had attacks that they've had to kind of deal with. Yes, there's been a couple of shots. The ball goes in low here. Sananta looking to try and shape.
Oh my God.
Sananta tries to chip it in. It's off the back.
Risky.
I got tongue-tied there. Just bounced off the bar, off the deflection. Could have gone anywhere.
What a power demonstration.
Chance is still there. Karaka to Clock.
Next one.
Clock to Kamboyaya. Cleared away once more. Korea Republic.
Ya, Rizky pakai biru ya, kelihatan dribblenya.
Than they are of Indonesia's.
Nice.
And again,
they are not letting them breathe.
they are not. They are trying to take this game away early. Sandy Woods tries to find the ball in, but Woo Young finds it in towards Hyun Min Son. This the nice little back heel into Inbyon.
Oh.
Woo Young. Woo Young into Young Woo. For Young.
Look at that collective defending here from Indonesia. One is attacking, the other one is covering the space. Korea has absolutely no options here.
They've got to try and play the pass and maybe try and drag out the pressure a little bit, because the way Indonesia have kind of almost stacked the defence, you have to kind of draw out a bit of pressure and maybe try and unseat them a little bit, but it's very hard to do. Here's Suleiman down the left-hand side.
The first half almost over, and we didn't see the goalkeeper of Indonesia.
We certainly haven't as yet.
Fantastic toss.
Sananta has space, has time. Sullivan looks to try and dribble his way in, but again, it's Kim Min Jae who clears it away. And the
Look how high the defensive line
Kalau
is.
best of 3 berarti ini harus ada yang menang ya.
Korea, and Korea is going on full blue right now. Full defensive, exactly.
Just to
boleh ada
see
seri
through
nih berarti.
the first half here. They know, certainly have seen what damage Indonesia can do at all moments of the at all moments of the game. As half time comes, it's 0-0, and They have
Masih 0-0 ya guys.
As you said, Korea have almost built a brick wall.
Ya, permainan tadi bagus banget sih, cuman mereka hati-hati juga sih waktu nyerang.
It seems like it's their only viable tactic at this point because of how much pressure Indonesia are putting on them.
Too much pressure. So the Indonesia's defense is always high up the pitch, always.
Kita pressing bagus, defense juga bagus. Cuman tadi peluang berapa kali Rizky coba gocek-gocek ya, nahanin bola, main bareng sama Elga. Kelihatan jaga grogi sih, cuman sabarlah Rizky masih bisa. Mungkin harus lebih berani untuk nusuk kali ya, untuk main kali. Ayo, bisa. Jangan kasih penalti. Kita kejar menang ya, kita kejar menang di waktu normal.
Has got the performance skills to score a goal. We will see.
As I was raised as a child and watching football, the old adage goes, it takes a second to score a goal. It only takes 1 second for this game to completely turn.
Tadi ada berapa kali peluang ya, sayang banget.
It will put all types of pressure onto Indonesia. Of course, the big expectation is that Indonesia, by the form book from what we've seen already, would look to be the favourites here and certainly look to dominate this game.
Yeah.
And yes, they've had two or three shots, but they've been a little bit off balance and gone wide of the post.
Mereka udah mulai masuk
Korea
juga.
Republic will take a little bit of comfort from that. And then apart from that, it keeps hitting Kim Min-jae, it keeps hitting the defence at the back, and then the ball is just cleared away. And again, as we talk about players and research,
Ayo Rizky, Elga.
these kind of teams will prepare.
Oke.
Will have gone back and researched
Kita
what
siap
they've
ya.
already seen
Match
during
kedua.
this tournament.
Indonesia is dominating, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
But when they want to win, they need to score. They are close, but we have now the second half to go. Korea from left to right, Indonesia from right to the left side.
Woo Young looking to make inroads there for Korea Republic. Said it's headed down.
Yeah, it's a great chance to counter now.
Got bodies to use is Sananta. Sananta over to Suleiman. Suleiman on this left-hand side. Suleiman looking for the ball into the box, deflected, and the corner is saved.
Yo,
That
Arhan.
Indonesia is so unpredictable when they are coming from the wings. Right now, how we can see, they are so effective with the dribblings, so they can go in tight dribblings and dribble into the opponent's box.
Watch out for the long throw into the box, punched clear by the goalkeeper. Only back out to Suleiman. The throw.
This is what I'm
Good
talking
little
about.
Step there from Suleiman. Neat little double touch as well.
But
will
if
clear
the
it away.
dribbling is not working, they can go for crosses. They have tall players in the front.
Oh, give away there,
unreal.
Karaka in towards Suleiman.
Nice lofted pass.
Danger here for Indonesia.
Great goalkeeping
Nearly found the
performance here
breakthrough.
from Korea.
Nearly found the breakthrough. Korea Republic nearly giving them a free hit there. It's not something you want to do against the nation of Indonesia's prowess.
Definitely not.
Here's Karaka. Karaka to
one wave after another. Flexible and versatile, coming from the left wings, coming from the right wings. As you can see here, but exactly.
Tipis bang.
He's finding himself off side.
Seems like, again, as we would say, from what we've seen, I mean, you can even tell that in the top left-hand corner there. 71% passes completed for Indonesia, 65 for Korea Republic. It's almost as though, and it would be interesting to see the number of passes they've had, because the ball seemingly is with Indonesia. I would say, as we said, the lion's share of possession appears to be with them. The ball comes down the left-hand side here. It's not really where you want Sananta if you're Indonesia. Ball goes left here to
the attendance for this match.
Hyun-jun. Good little bit of footwear there by Hyun-jun. Crossed it Imbion.
Imbion
finds his way in. Imbion with the strike, and it's a save from Riyandi.
And that was the first one. The first chance for Korea, and this is what we were talking about. So it needs one action, and everything can change. So Indonesia needs to reward themselves now with a goal for their play, for their high pressure, when they want to win this match.
It's very tortoise and hare, this match, is that Indonesia want to get a goal on the board early. As we see there, possession stat is a 62% possession for Indonesia, only 38 for Korea Republic. But in real football, and also in virtual football, we've seen games where teams may not necessarily have possession, but they go and score.
Risky.
People will go, oh, they didn't deserve to win that. It's like, no, they took the chance that was there And again, I think we're waiting for either one of these teams to take that first chance, the first real chance.
We have to say, in the second half, yeah, we had one chip shot there, one the lofted pass to the Indonesian player, but that's it. We didn't see a shot from Indonesia in the second half. Korea had made a shot. So, yeah, Korea is coming better into the game.
You can certainly hear as well the familiar clicks of eFootball that tell you that changes are aplenty, as you can hear the game plan screen.
Yeah, and this time you need to be smart because it's not only 90 minutes.
Correct.
If you don't score a goal.
He took the words right out of my mouth, folks. Is that, yeah, you're quite right. Although that magical period does still exist, what it means here, though, is that you have to seal it in those 90 minutes. Otherwise, when you do get into extra time, those substitutions get a little bit leggy as the ball goes into the box. It's cleared away. Gion Sun has played it back here. Ramdani trying to find a way through, but Wu clear it away. Jae-sung.
Some time for Korea to breathe.
Sung Hyun towards Win Sung. We know Cho is one of those big target men that comes off the bench for Korea Republic. Ramdani though.
Nice.
Whoa, lots of space here for Indonesia. Great dribbling.
Great block.
Yeah,
the chance was there and the pass was on.
Yeah, you're absolutely
that is a
right.
Brilliant block.
Nice.
The danger is not over.
Yeah, corner kicks, but did we see one corner kick goal? In the whole tournament?
Very rare. As you see Jenna try and flick that on, trying to flick it towards goal. Instead, it is cleared away. And it's cleared away.
No.
Potentially, there could be a bit of a counter-attack.
Oh, nice.
Stifled by Indonesia.
Great shoulder charge.
Hyung-kyu into Seon Min. Seon Min looking to drive, and he's thundered a shot against the defender. There was a wave of red bodies that were flying back towards the box.
Indonesia losing the control of the game right now.
They look to try and regain it, and maybe in that little bit of chaos after the substitutions, they maybe try and benefact it. As we see Jenna into Struik, back to Jenna. Jenna looking for Struik again, but it's cleared away.
Struik.
We may have to settle ourselves in here, folks. I think this one is going to be one of these types of games where it is going to be the first real mistake that is going to cause a goal here.
And we expect it. Great to get that confirmed on the pitch.
Absolutely, we did as expected as the ball is carried away by Tae-Hwan.
So now is the question, will you sub your substitutions in the 90 minutes? Or you go for save your 1 or 2 subs for the extra time?
Certainly made some subs already. As you see Ramdani, real slick footwork from him, wins the corner.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a better case to bring those players off the bench that are always impact subs. Sometimes if you hold your better players onto the bench, you can give them fresh. So you can always have that kind of fresh approach. As we said, sometimes having a fresh attacker against a weakened defender is often sometimes the best approach, as Seon Min tries to get away, and Patinama over to Ferdinand.
From the left wing
Ferdinand
with a fake shot. And the next corner.
So all the pressure again, since those substitutions have gone back the way of Indonesia.
Many corner kicks, but it doesn't help. It doesn't bring the goal. Can it bring it now?
Goes into the box. It's headed up into the air, and it's claimed by the goalkeeper bravely. And then Seong-kyu. Yeah, you're quite right. As we mentioned yesterday. The last.
For me, it feels also like.
It feels like yesterday. It certainly
definitely
does. But the last broadcast day, it's the stat at the top left-hand corner that matters the most. His streak.
That's a big chance.
Great block again.
Yeah, exactly.
By Korea Republic.
They are blocking and intercepting really well in their own box.
Doing very well indeed.
On the other side, Indonesia has got a great dual behavior in the center.
Hwang Hee-chan, who is some player to have
offside.
Yes,
offside.
Just offside. Yeah, for the pass. But again, you talk about kind of talismanic figures. We certainly saw in real football the impact that Hwang Hee-chan had for Korea Republic. I believe it was against Australia, scoring that late penalty.
Oh yeah.
So he's got a lot of composure, and it certainly will transmit to eFootball as well. Here's Ramdani.
Yeah, we will see the winner yet now, 100%, but who it will be, we will find out.
Cleared away, and it's launched forward again.
Lack of ideas, just clearing the ball, hoping to survive. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. He's
last minutes to go here.
Last few minutes. Sandy Walsh down the left.
Great pass here on the right wing.
Struik into the box, headed across, in towards Ferdinand! Off the base of the post!
Nice.
Fantastic gameplay, and it's still not over yet.
Still not gone.
Oh.
And there is the final whistle in the very last minute.
And you can see Korea is clapping. They are making the high five.
But
they are happy that they survived.
The game's not finished though.
The game's not finished.
Go to extra time in our first game.
Oke, berarti ada extra time ya. Gak langsung penalti. Aduh, kita berdoa ya. Ayo.
No, they certainly don't, and we can just cast our eye over to the other game.
Just
see it there.
Arab Emirates,
the United Arab Emirates 2, Lebanon 1 in the other game. So that is
udah sesuai prediksi ya.
On there. So that will mean that
Uni Emirat Arab menang 2.
1-0 in that series. Of course, if you want to catch full footage and full live video or footage of that game, you can head over to the AFC.com.
Ya. Uni Emirat Arab memang lebih kuat dari Lebanon ya guys, dan sesuai prediksi juga sih sebenarnya. Jadi Indonesia harus siap-siap. Ayo, Rizky.
For the AFC eAsian Cup, and they have certainly got a bit of a feast on them today, with the fact that you might see a maximum of 3 games a series. Right now, I'm not too sure who is more likely to break here, because yes, Indonesia are having the pressure. Korea Republic are starting to have those chances. Yes, as we said, it's just going to take one chance here.
Yep.
It's who's got the composure to take it. It's Patinama. Plays it to Jenna. Back over to Patinama. And that's
important foul.
A bit of a professional foul, as we would say.
Yeah, I agree.
It breaks up the play and it allows your team to reset. And I don't believe there was a booking that was given. Ball goes flying over the top. It's going to be a corner ball here for Indonesia.
Serem.
5th or 6th corner kick.
It is indeed. It is almost
maybe
like
more.
It's almost like they've got catapults at the
6.
quarter flags.
Yeah, you can see it there at the top.
Waiting for what is going to come and happen here. I believe it's Ferdinand stood over the ball. Ferdinand up towards Jordi Amat. And blocked away again.
So close.
Korea Republic's defence will not be denied here.
And
they will not be broken.
Variant.
Really good idea there to just flick it on. It's, I hate to say the phrase, it's the old faithful flicking on at the near post. It's a trick that many an old school e-football player would use. But unfortunately, they did not find the back of the net there. Instead, they found a Korea Republic defender. It's Patiyama. Struik, can he find some space? Patiyama lining itself up.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That was. He created the space.
This is too intense. I will lose all of my energy in the first match, man. What is this? Fantastic gameplay here, but they are not able to reward themselves.
God.
Always the post, always close to the goal, but they don't find the ball into the net.
And NASA said it to me on day 2. If I start
sabar.
it means a lot, and it certainly does here, because we understand what is at stake for both of these two nations, both proud sporting and e-football nations.
Mereka juga grogi,
At the moment, there's nothing to separate them these two teams after 100 minutes of in-game play. But Ramdani on the ball here, and it's cleared away by Jae Sung. Back the other way it comes. Ramdani over the top.
Oh my god!
Brilliant save!
We need to mention the great goalkeeping skills of South Korea. It's absolutely insane. They saved them many times now. This is unreal. You don't want to rely on your goalkeeping because he's the last one. But we have to say they are doing a fantastic job. And now with the next corner kick, what can Indonesia do here now? They have many variants, as we can see.
Must be going for the same one again. They've looked strong.
Yo!
What a thunderous kick at the corner! Indonesia take the lead. Tim Garuda are 1 goal ahead.
What are we witnessing here?
That was acrobatic to say the least.
He didn't make the bicycle kick.
Acrobatic finishing?
Acrobatic finishing.
Absolutely.
At its best.
At its absolute finest. Indonesia are 1 goal ahead here. They have finally broken the resistance of the Korea Republic deep into the first half of extra time.
Oh man, I feel
sabar.
Everything for the two of us.
Yes. Oh, what a fantastic one. And they had like 7 or 8 corner kicks now.
tiangnya ngegeser kayaknya.
Resulted in a goal.
Gila, tegang banget.
They went back to the well, as it were. They went back to the same one that had nearly scored the previous time. Instead, this one, rather than being a back post header, instead was an absolute scissor kick or bicycle kick at the front post. As a result, Indonesia
Korea will risk it.
Absolutely, they're going to have to.
Exactly.
They're going to have to.
You can see they're going on red. That means they're going more offensive now. The
Okay,
players
nice.
will position themselves more offensive. Of course, it makes the risk higher to concede a goal, especially against Indonesia. They're coming from the left-hand side now. Going into the dribbling.
Hey!
To confirm, it's Struik with that thunderous strike.
Yep.
1. Ayo, half time.
And again,
Extra time kedua ya.
away in the commentary box. It really did, because again, to have that happen at this biggest stage, it was an absolutely thunderous finish.
And we have right now 32,000 viewers, and I don't know if eFootball ever had so many viewers in any stream.
May not have. Of course, if you do want to check the other game that is here, you've got the link on the screen there, youtube.com/the AFC.com too, and it will give you all of the information on what is happening in Lebanon versus the United Arab Emirates. Of course, on the main stream here, we will try to keep you up to date with those games as well. But if you want full footage, you can go over onto there. Here's Struik, though, the goal scorer, Ferdinand.
Struik main ya.
Indonesia on blue now. They are going more defensive.
Block.
You can see they are still going for the goal. They are not keeping the ball.
Balik lagi. Kosong.
Drajad lines up and fakes the strike and baits the goalkeeper. Ramdani, good save from the goalkeeper. Back out to Ferdinand. Ferdinand at the edge of the box. Great save. In towards Struik.
Penalty!
He's given the penalty. That's slightly controversial. The player didn't go to the ground, but the referee adjudges that it is a little bit too heavy of a challenge. And now it is a penalty given. I'm seeing shakes of heads around the venue that it wasn't quite a penalty.
It was.
It doesn't matter. It's whatever the referee gives you.
Let's see.
The only opinion that matters is the one that's on the field. Here's Ramdani up against
that goal. If they are scoring a goal,
Ramdani
could
this seal it. Ramdani steps up.
There you go.
2-0 for Indonesia. And that, you would feel, ices potentially the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Game 1 in the series, and we'll put Indonesia 1 game ahead here. The composure again, the pressure to hit that penalty as hard as you do, because of course you have to hit them as hard as you do. As you see the Indonesia bench,
you have to have that nerves to score that penalty, of course. But you can see Indonesia's nerves are,
they're slowly melting away. Any nerves we thought they might have had in those first 90 minutes have been completely punctured by the 2 goals we've seen in extra time here. Jae-sung, can Korea Republic find a way?
Cakep. Dari tadi juga mereka nggak bisa nyerang.
I can't see it right now. 5 minutes ago, 5 in-game minutes, they were not able to score a goal in 115 minutes. So the probability here is not very high. We know. Real football, virtual football.
Tadi kita pressing lah, mereka nggak bisa nyerang. Ayo.
But I think Korea is now focusing, already mentally preparing themselves for the next match.
The phrase that you'll walk into and walk away from this venue with, as you'll see, Seon-min brought down, nothing given by the referee, is that some things are highly improbable, but they're not impossible.
Yep,
that is exactly the phrase that you need, because it perfectly describes this. Yes, there's a couple of minutes left, and theoretically it is still possible, but it is highly improbable, and we do feel that Indonesia are going to take this first game 2-0, and crucially gives them a 1-game advantage in the series. And again, just timing. We'll just talk as we're coming to the latter stages of this game. The timing of the goals, very vital goals, right into just before that first half of extra time finishes.
Fall.
Is it to have that goal go in, and then more importantly,
last free kick ayo guys, free kick. Sabar aja, sabar.
They deserve that penalty because right before it happened, let's have a look at this corner kick.
We will come back to that point. Ramdani is over it. Ramdani looks to take the strike, goes over the wall, and it's just into the side netting. But there is full time. Indonesia take game 1 in the best of 3 series in the round of 16.
And they deserve that win. They deserve it. They made so much pressure. They had so many opportunities with the corner kicks.
Cakep.
And
semangat.
they rewarded themselves. That penalty was earned.
Absolutely.
Why? I just wanted to mention their calmness, their patience in the dribblings.
Ya, Indonesia 1 ya berarti, dan ini best of 3, jadi kita butuh 1 game lagi nih.
And sometimes, as an opponent, it's not easy to gain back the possession to go into the duel. They did it well. So Indonesia, not Korea. Yeah.
The thing with it is as you said quite rightly, the dribbling and the ability to hold the ball, but then again make the shapes and make the animations to make it look as though you are kind of
Oke, Lebanon balik nih.
Versus the United Arab Emirates. That's only
Lebanon 1, UAE 0.
Lebanon are 1 goal ahead already, but crucially, the United Arab Emirates are a game ahead. So Lebanon really needing
dan berarti Indonesia dicariin lagi di sini ya.
That kind of platform to kind of get themselves into the game, as we'll kind of stay with that whilst we wait for Korea Republic versus Indonesia to.
Yeah, what I always mention is in these situations.
Kita berdoa ya guys, like 2 supaya Rizky sama Elga bisa lebih tenang, juga mainnya juga makin sangar. Oke, mereka juga masih nyeting Korea. Kalau ngelihat tadi sih nggak ada peluang sih. Iya, Korea dibuang mulu ya Mas Ilham. Mereka udah nggak bisa main sih itu sebenarnya, karena mereka cuma defend aja juga buang-buang terus, nggak ada blocking, nggak ada potong operan. Benar-benar mereka cuma menghindar Indonesia masuk ke dalam aja itu. Ya, semoga anak-anak babak kedua bisa lebih agresif biar kita nggak usah match ketiga ya. Dan kalau Indonesia menang berarti nanti main lagi jam 9 ya. Ya, keren. Faidan sama Elga keren. Setuju. Ya, kita juga ada Paudi sih. Paudi juga bagus kok main. Ya, tiga-tiganya nih the best lah. Dan ini jadi kado buat Indonesia kali ya. Udah bolanya kemarin kita nggak maksimal, kalau di sini kita bisa pencapaian lebih atau malah mungkin juara. Why not? E-sport benar-benar bisa diakui sama masyarakat Indonesia dan pemerintah kali ya. Maksudnya diakui bener-bener gitu, karena kan ini bola ya, terus mewakili sepak bola juga. Ya, semoga Pak Erik bisa lebih bisa ikut bantu lah minimal di e-sport. Walaupun PSSI juga banyak PR-nya sih.
Yeah, as you said, panic, stress. This is not patient build up from the back. They are just trying to smash the ball from the back, hit the ball away.
Ya, komentatornya juga lihat tuh, dengerin. Mereka juga bilang Korea cuma bisa buang bola terus dari belakang, nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain. Ya, kita lebih bisa punya pegang bola lah. Walaupun mungkin beberapa teman-teman juga kan greget ya. Ini kalau aku lihat chat di YouTube rame banget ini. Banyak yang bilang banyak dribble, banyak ini. Cuman kan kita beda lah. Rizky dengan Elga udah ngerti. Kita tuh nggak pernah, kalau di pro itu nggak bisa main asal tembak kalau kita nggak yakin. Jadi kalau kita main ya kayaknya semua sih level pro pasti kalau main make sure itu passing, assist, jadi assist gitu kan. Walaupun mungkin kelihatan kosong di tengah, tapi kalau pemain udah tahu itu pasti kena blok pemain belakang. Jadi ya mereka juga ngerti kenapa nggak di shooting. Kita lebih memilih ngoper atau passing atau muter, istilahnya dribble lagi, untuk cari posisi kosong yang emang itu minimal 90% atau 95% gol. Kayak tadi kan beberapa kali juga. Sebenarnya kalau nggak tiang dan kiper itu golnya udah lebih dari 2 sih. Ya enggak sih. Jadi ayo tetap dukung ya. Tetap dukung tentunya. Dan ya Indonesia tadi game pertama 2-0. Jadi kita udah unggul best of 3 satu game dan kita cuma butuh satu kali kemenangan lagi ya. Oh, mereka pindah channel kah? Oh,
2-0 for Lebanon.
Important one.
That is a big goal.
Lebanon nyelang balik.
2 goals to nil.
But you could see it coming. The pressure was high.
It's exactly what they needed. It's the tonic that they needed for
Mereka bakal nyariin yang mana ini?
Arab Emirates. They are slowly but surely making their way. And you see here again, Girardi finding in towards Lajud.
I like
Brilliant chest and
when
a
the
great
players
finish.
are in need to deliver and they deliver. I love to see that.
Lebanon 2-0 loh. Wah, bisa satu sama ini.
On our,
Lebanon sama UAE.
as we said, the United Arab Emirates from left to right in the white and Lebanon in the red from right to left. Lima tries to make away.
And guys, don't worry. We will switch also to the Indonesian game back. But right now they are going for the settings. And they are going
Ah,
for
oke.
jobs, so
Ternyata mereka bakal kembali
don't
ke
let you wait. We are switching over to this game and
As the ball
almost to
goes
the
in.
next goal.
Yeah, absolutely. We are keeping you averse across all of the games here today. If a slight snippets of highlights or passages of play, we are going to keep you up to date with everything.
Ya, ternyata mereka bakal kembali ke Indonesia sih. Cuman mereka ini sementara nunggu Rizky sama
As Canedo bounces to Salmin. It's cleared away.
lagi nyeting aja
There goes the
soalnya.
half-time whistle. 2 goals up.
Oke, jadi mereka masih bakal balik lagi ke Indonesia sih.
Kind of talk to Lebanon and their
Iya dong, kalau game 2 udah menang, nggak perlu game ketiga kan kita mainnya best of 3 ya, Mas Eka. Jadi kita berdoa game kedua juga kita unggul. Dan saya sih yakin menang sih, cuman entah golnya berapa banyak. Cuman kayaknya ya harus main kayak tadi lah, lebih sabar, mainin tempo karena Korea juga nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain. Yang penting sabar sih, yang penting sabar. Karena Korea juga nggak ada peluang. Tadi cuma shot sekali juga oportunis banget. Dan komentator juga udah bilang kalau mereka bakal balik lagi ke Indonesia ya. Oke, ya, kita udah lihat. Ya, mereka udah ganti pemain ya. Ya, Korea ganti pemain nih. Bukan ganti pemain in game-nya ya, benar-benar ganti main, ganti jokinya, ganti orang yang pegang sticknya. Karena kan di turnamen kali ini semua bawa 3 pemain ya, 2 plus 1 substitute. Dan mereka boleh ganti pemain ya di tengah-tengah kayak gini sih. Dan kita lihat. Dan kalau ini diganti juga agak jadi pertanyaan sih, kenapa? Apakah emang buat ganti gaya permainan atau emang lebih jago? Kalau lebih jago kayaknya enggak juga ya. Kalau lebih jago harusnya taruh di awal dong, karena kan ngejar menang di awal, masa udah kalah baru ganti. Ya, mereka balik lagi ke Lebanon. Lebanon masih kalau kalian lihat di sini Lebanon masih 2-0. Gila. Heading lagi. Bahaya nih cornernya. Infusion 3 game Indo di-sharein nggak? Siarin dong, siarin. Mereka bakal nyarin di sini justru. Ini mereka sementara nyarin Lebanon karena Indonesia lagi nyeting. Dan kita bisa lihat Lebanon di sini. Headingnya bahaya ya. Kita harus hati-hati nih nanti anak-anak kalau ketemu. Babak 8 besar main jam 9 malam ya. Jadi jangan lupa kalau ya kita berdoa pasti lolos. Kita berdoa dan percaya Indonesia pasti lolos, dan kalau lolos berarti main lagi nanti jam 9 malam guys. Kita ketemu lagi jam 9 malam. Buat lihat perempat final berarti.
Let's see what the United Arab Emirates can do out of this situation. They have still lots of time, 40 minutes almost.
Lebanon have taken
enough time.
They take the game took it with both hands and have cradled it to their chest.
Yeah.
Saying we're not letting this one go.
Yes.
And again, that will set up for a blockbuster final game, which, as a commentator, I always love to see the third games. I always love to see a third game. See, punch clear. Let's boogie out. It's cleared away by.
Ada teriak-teriak di mana tuh? Kenapa mereka enggak?
Melki towards Lajud. Cleared away by Al Atas. Now there, Adil. Salah to Adil. United Arab Emirates knocking that one down. It's in towards Fabio Lima. It's a good save from the goalkeeper.
Ya, mereka masih nyeting ya. Ini kita nonton Lebanon dulu aja kali ya. DG Eiffel udah main bang, leg 2. Masa sih? Saya lihat di sini. Oh iya. Oh wow. Udah 1-0 ya.
They're trying it. They want it.
They want to try, but as we said, the more the ball stays in play, the long.
Oh, udah 1-0 guys Indonesia. Dan ternyata nggak disiarin sama caster, jadi ya kita lihat di sini aja deh ya. Ya udah menit 34. Eiffel pakai IG ya, live dari sana kali, live langsung dari Qatar. Thank you Mas Eka. 1-0, pantesan tadi udah dengar ada suara teriak-teriak. Yuk, Korea coba menyerang. Ya nice. Ada Jenner di tengah, ada Witan lagi. Ya Sananta sekarang main. Kambuaya oper. Terburu-buru. Rizky biru sih ini, Elga kuning. Kalau feeling saya Rizky biru sih, karena dribblenya kelihatan banget. Ya. Oke, dapat lagi. Ada Caraka, oper lagi Marklock. Caraka jadi sayap. Ya Marklock. Kambuaya oper ke, balik lagi. Nice, itu Witan kosong. Kambuaya ditembak. Wow! 0-2-0. Di fake dan Kambuaya bisa shot. Kita lihat Kambuaya oper ke Witan, dapat balik lagi Kambuaya shot fake sekali. Nice, tembak langsung dan 0-2-0. Game kedua 2-0. Nice. Ayo. Ya, kalau kayak gini enak banget nih. Ya, nice ya. 2-0.
Gain back possession when a player is so skillful at the left stick dribbling, at the tight dribblings in the first half. In the first half, you could see
2-0 di halftime game kedua, dan ya kita udah unggul ya berarti. Kita berdoa mereka lolos.
It's the timing. It's not just having the skills, but it's the timing of super cancels. And that, for folks who are watching who are brand new to eFootball.
Ya, sekarang siap-siap halftime game kedua. Halftime game kedua ya. Oke, kick off.
Dispossessed by Lin Kang in. Young-jun runs it out of play there. 47 minutes gone here in game 2 in this game. As you can see from the bottoms of your screens, graphic just slightly incorrect. It is actually Korea who are down 1-0. It is Indonesia who are 1-0 up.
Ooh.
And if they are able to take this game, that will mean it'll be game 2 and game over for Korea Republic.
Ya, dan kita clean sheet.
Well in control. Kambawaya.
Cakep.
Kambawaya.
Kosong.
Almost headed in the back post there. Clock will clear it away.
Dapat lagi.
Only for Sananta. Sananta across to Suleiman. To the hands of Seong-gyu.
And the aggregate score right now would be 4-0.
Yes.
This is really clear. Really clear. So
that's one thing to also
even the change
well.
of Korea didn't bring the change.
Yeah, no, the result remains the same.
Exactly.
Indonesia haven't made a change. And again, the two players that are on the sticks at the
Cakep.
moment,
Ayo. Jenner.
and Elga, I said, two of the very best. And we saw it on day one. Their almost demolition job they did on Vietnam.
Oh,
like,
yeah, it was.
It lit everybody up here in terms of audience and everything else. It was just something to behold, and that is kind of what we are expecting from these two nations. So yeah, again, if you are just joining us, it is Indonesia 1, Korea 0 in this series, and they are currently 2-0 up with 30 in-game minutes left to go here. Here's clock.
Bawah kosong, kelihatan.
Forward.
Nice.
Kambawaya, the goal scorer. Karaka.
Di atas kosong.
Karaka. Across to Kambawaya. Kambawaya in there, it's punched away by the goalkeeper.
Mereka suaranya double ya sama yang game sebelah.
Cleared away by Ivar Jenner. Into the box, Sananta headed across and he nearly scrambled into the back of the net. Could have gone anywhere.
Yeah, that was almost.
Could have gone absolutely anywhere there. Instead, it's gone out for a pause here between these two teams. Looking at what we are seeing here, Korea Republic are in a world of trouble here. They don't look like scoring.
Suaranya mereka terbalik nih sama ini sebelah.
They look
skor 2-0 Mas Ilham. Agregat juga 2-0. Jadi kita kalau 2-0 ya kita udah win 2 kali. Ya di tengah ini best of 3-nya ya. Best of 3-nya ini. Ya di sini
personality that they play with.
Ini game
that they just relaxed all the way through.
Jadi kita
arrogance or something.
Ini best of 3-nya ya, 2-0. Kalau kondisi
they
sekarang berarti Indonesia nggak perlu main game ketiga. Kita udah pasti lolos ke perempat final 8 besar. Bahkan sepak bolanya aja belum pernah nyampe di perempat final e-sport. Ikut pertama kali langsung 8 besar.
Ramdani out to the right hand side looking for Ferdinand looking for the scoop all over to streak. Cleared away, Patinama.
Game 3 nggak perlu main kalau ini menang. Main lagi nanti 8 besar jam 9 malam. Jadwalnya jam 9 malam. Jam 9 ya Mas Ivan. 8 besar jam 9. Dan kita masih nunggu karena Libanon juga menang, jadi Libanon sama UAE lagi satu sama nih. Dapat. Jenner.
Ricocheted off, and it will be a Korea Republic throw. Korea Republic still have time here if they can build a meaningful attack.
Yep.
Potentially get themselves back into this. At the moment, it is all one-way traffic for Indonesia.
This is what I wanted to mention. It looks like Indonesia will score the third, then Korea will score the first, you know?
Komentator malah ngomen kita bakal ngegolin ketiga.
Korea is trying. They're changing. They're going on red. They're changing the players.
Komentatornya favoritin Indonesia banget ya.
In game.
Karena kita ketemu mereka di Bali dan.
And with the next big chance here for Indonesia. They also Indonesia knows exactly how to involve the top players in the front into their gameplay. How to use the dribblers on the wings or behind the center forwards.
Skill apa? Skill Indonesia.
It's such a
skill Indonesianya kan.
Great system what they are playing, and they are absolutely aware of.
Dari 2019 Asian Games sampai sekarang kayaknya emang e-football kurang. Masih bagus Jepang lah jauh. Yang saya heran Cina kenapa nggak ngirim ya? Karena Cina banyak banget loh. Mungkin banyak di mobile kan.
As we said, it's that as we said, it's the preparation that goes into it, folks. It's not necessarily what they are doing on the sticks. These are well-drilled gamers, for lack of a better term, that you will see on these sticks through all of these nations you'll see here today. It's just that when it comes down to it, there are some that have got some really good skills about them.
Kosong tuh.
As Drajan tries to play the ball, that's nearly played in there towards Randani.
Iya,
He's
dimain.
just standing still. Did you see that? This is unreal. The calmness is just wow, overwhelming.
The old bait and
Yeah.
Double touch.
Randani, good save from the goalkeeper. He's a bit ambitious to shoot from that angle, but the double touch.
He was expecting the manual goalkeeping to cut the pass, and then he's able to score into the
Dimainin dong sama
empty goal.
Rizky.
But that was not the case here.
That is what you get with an eFootball expert, folks, is that he will give you the insight of what these players will be trying.
Kosong.
Medasa representing country after country in terms of being a coach and a player, so you get a very unique insight into.
Dibuang lagi, mereka nggak bisa main, dapat lagi. Ini, aduh, kelihatan banget sih nggak bisa main. Aduh,
it's one great chance after another for Indonesia. Korea has
Rizky,
absolutely
sabar,
no
Rizky.
response to that game, to the gameplay of Indonesia. Look at this. He's dribbling and dribbling, taking the time there. 7 minutes to go.
Sabar, hati-hati. Aduh, hati-hati.
Here's Hwang Hee-chan. Hwang Hee-chan breaking into the box. Hwang Hee-chan goes to loft it over the keeper.
Oh, nice.
No manual goalkeeping there employed. Instead, allowing the keeper to go out and make a natural save. And Ranyandi.
Korea showed nerves. They showed nerves, and I
All
can't
out attack to
understand
Korea,
why
jadi kosong.
they never have a goal chance. They are not used to having goal chances, and then once such a goal chance is occurring,
Yo, tambah
you're
satu
getting
lagi.
nervous because you are not used to that. Like Indonesia,
We
they are
want
going for
more.
one chance.
We want more.
after
Ayo
another,
Rizky.
so they are calm. They know. Okay, then I go for the next one.
Dimainin
But for
terus.
Korea, he's got in his
Yeah.
mind, we have no chance. I need to score a goal.
One here, and you're quite right. You're quite right. It's almost you need to get into a mode whereby you're not thinking when you break
nggak
into a
buru-buru,
scenario. The
nggak
minute you
perlu
receive that ball,
buru-buru.
You need to know exactly what you're doing with it, not thinking about it when you do get the ball. As Indonesia look to close this game out, and it will be Indonesia knocking out Korea Republic here.
Yay!
With the final
eAsian
whistle.
Cup.
Congratulations.
To Korea Republic.
Nice.
Big congratulations to Indonesia.
Yes.
Quarterfinals.
And they did a good job, a fantastic job. They dominated.
I believe.
They showed that they were the favorites.
Rizky tahu cara main, dia muter-muter sengaja narik dua pemain buat ngejar dia ya. Ya, Indonesia lolos berarti jam 9 ya guys. Kita ketemu lagi jam 9 dan kita nunggu ya, kita lihat juga ini nih. Uni Emirat Arab lawan Lebanon.
On the live stream, I believe they held off our production team, which again a big thank you to them. I believe they've held off and made sure that we've been able to see the conclusion of this, because there's nothing more dramatic than seeing a game that's 1-1 and you have that tiebreaker game. I love them
Korea
as a
kena
commentator
mental.
because quite
Iya,
possibly
Rizky benar-benar mainin emosi sih, sengaja sih. Kalau kita orang awam kan pengennya nyerang-nyerang terus ya. Kalau Rizky sih emang dari dulu gitu sih. Dia sengaja benar-benar narik. Kosong udah. Bye bye. Ya, Mas Alvan jam 9 ya. Bakal 8 besar jam 9 malam. Kita ketemu lagi jam 9 besok Senin jam 7 malam semifinal dan final. Jadi malam ini perempat finalnya. Kalau ngelihat gini harusnya lawan Lebanon bisa sih. Lebanon juga gayanya soalnya lebih konservatif juga ya. Pokoknya dari semua match kemarin ya, dari semua match kemarin saya sih belum ngelihat ada tim yang mainnya kayak Indonesia sih, serius. Maksudnya passingnya jalan, possessionnya jalan, covering defendingnya juga jalan waktu ngedefend ya. Satu pressing, satu nge-cover passing. Ini udah match terakhir Mas Wisnu. Jadi kita lagi nunggu Lebanon sama UAE lawan kita di atas karena mereka masih posisinya satu sama. Dan kita belum tahu siapa yang bakal jadi lawan Indonesia di 8 besar. Indonesia sih udah menang 2-0 langsung clean sheet tanpa kebobolan. Mantap. Indonesia udah menang 2 game, 4 gol tanpa balas, dan kita tunggu lawannya jam 9 malam hari ini.
You'd say that almost the momentum swing is with Lebanon because they've gone right.
19 atau 21 ya mainnya. Nanti kita cek dulu. Harusnya 21 sih kemarin lihat.
Let's go again. Let's do our same thing again.
3-0 is clear.
3-0 is a conclusive scoreline. As you quite rightly said, it's quite difficult to score goals in a 2v2 mode.
Yeah.
Especially scoring 3s and 4s and those types of results. They are meant to be rare.
Usually this is in Indonesia.
Iya. Jam 9 malam guys.
It's meant to be rare. It's not
Dan bakal ditayangin. Iya. Ya, mereka bakal nayangin paralel sama si 2 match. Jadi ada jam 9 malam. Juara tahun sebelum siapa ya? Belum ada. Event ini baru pertama kali. Baru pertama kali event ini. Jadi AFC baru pertama kali. Ya, saya setuju. Faidan kelasnya emang udah kelas dunia sih. Dari kecil udah kelihatan banget lah. Kita di Indonesia sangat-sangat bangga ya. Nice. Tampilin bracket dong. Indonesia tim pertama masuk 8 besar di sepak bola aja belum. Dan oke, kita nontonin ya, kita lihat gamenya ya, Lebanon UAE ya. Ini match terakhir mereka sih. Kita lihat. Kita lihat gameplaynya mereka. Nah kan, kalau pemain lain atau di bangku kosong langsung tembak. Kalau kita saya yakin Rizky nggak akan nembak atau Elga. Mereka akan diam, akan lihat. Lebanon belum lolos. Masih tanding ini. Lebanon lawan UAE penentuan. Dan posisi mereka 1 sama. Jadi siapapun yang menang di sini bakal jadi lawan kita nanti malam. Jadi kita lihat Lebanon merah berarti kan, UAE putih. UAE.
They have got to get through each other first. Who will it be? Will it be Lebanon? Will it be the United Arab Emirates? We have got just over 80 in-game minutes to start with to separate these two teams. If we need it, we've got extra time and penalties. Ball tested down by Adil. Adil stays strong in the box, but it's cleared away by Mansour.
If this game goes on like this, it will be hard for us to survive this. 90 minutes.
This is only the first knockout game, Ned. We've got another set, well, at least 3 or 4 sets of games to go through. Uzbekistan, Qatar, Thailand, Jordan, Islamic Republic of Iran, Syria.
Sebenarnya di bracket kita di kiri. Iya Mas Putu, nanti langsung main lagi nanti malam. 8 besarnya aja ya. Semifinal sama final baru main besok Senin sih. Karena bolanya juga lagi break kan. Break bolanya baru main lagi hari Selasa. Indonesia lawan Lebanon kah? Kita lihat ya. Saya kemarin sih prediksinya UAE sih, karena Lebanon nggak pernah punya sejarah prestasi di eFootball di event manapun ya. Kalau UAE kemarin di Global Esport tapi ada Jordan sih sebenarnya, bukan UAE. Tapi pemain-pemain Timur Tengah kemarin emang lebih kuat semua sih. Makanya saya lebih jagoin UAE dibanding Lebanon. Tapi gaya main mereka kalau ngeliat ini mirip ya. Jadi kita tunggu nih. Udah 20 menit. Mainnya rusuh, beda banget. Kalian bisa bandingin lah sama tadi kita main. Iya, rusuh, agresif. Beda banget lah. Kalau Rizky yang main pasti mungkin bahasanya bisa bilangnya possession, delay. Indonesia iya dong, juara dunia di Bali. Kita juara di ESF kemarin lawan Argentina. Betul, Indonesia berani tahan dan pegang bola. Kalau yang lain nggak berani. Ini tuh, orang Libanon. Kalau kita benar-benar sabar sih mainnya. Dan saya belum nemu negara lain yang mainnya gayanya kayak kita, minimal rapi atau keeping ballnya. Nah. Tuh.
And here you go.
The United Arab Emirates take the lead in game 3. How important is that goal going to be, man?
Really important, really important because
iya, Mas Didut, negara lain kurang variasi. Mereka, ya sorry itu saya sih gayanya anak rental banget sih, direct football banget. Ada kosong passing, ada kosong through pass, tembak. Ya sama, ini juga mainnya kayak gitu kan, kelihatan banget polanya. Dan kalau kayak gini polanya, saya yakin Rizky sama Elga udah bisa baca sih. Kelihatan banget. Cuman kan ini kan faktor pengalaman juga ya, untuk bisa baca kayak gitu. Ya, dan sesuai prediksi ya, UAE menang sekarang untuk sementara. Tapi kalau ngeliat gini Libanon, nah kan, iya tabrak lagi. Sistemnya best of 3 mas, jadi udah single elimination. Indonesia udah menang, bisa dilihat di grafis. Game 1, game 2 menang 2-0, 2-0. Jadi secara agregat atau secara format best of 3, Indonesia udah menang 2 game dan lolos ke 8 besar. Cara gocek delay tekan apa? Sebenarnya cuma pencet dribble sih, tapi jangan ditekan karena kan tekan lari tuh. Kalau bisa dribblenya R2 lebih enak lagi, lebih smooth lagi karena kan kenapa Konami mulai eFootball ganti ke R2, gaya larinya tuh ada gaya pegas gitu, kayak apa? Gas, nyetir gas mobil. Kalau yang suka main game racing, kalau makin tekan makin kenceng kan. Kalau mencetnya setengah ya dribblenya pelan tapi muternya enak banget. Sama ya harus lihat itu sih, body balance, semua possession, covering juga. Jadi sama momentum itu benar-benar harus lihat. Hadiah dapat berapa? Nggak tahu nih hadiahnya beneran. Kemarin juga malah dari negara lain info dari Hong Kong apa semua bilangnya nggak ada hadiah. Cuman masa sih event kayak gini nggak ada hadiahnya, sayang banget ya. Oke. Mas Indra main lagi nanti jam 9 malam. Main lagi jam 9 malam. Ini kita lihat chatnya rame banget. Ya, saya sih yakin lawan UAE kita bisa menang sih. Cuman harus hati-hati sama agresivitas mereka karena mereka pressing dua pemainnya bagus sih. Cuman waktu mereka nyerang kelihatan dua-duanya lari, dua-duanya ini nggak ada chemistry untuk jaga bolanya. Mainin skill paling enak buat bikin emosi musuh, iya tuh. Ya itu taktik lah, taktik. Itu strateginya Indonesia sih. Dari dulu ya, dari Rizky London juga gaya mainnya kayak gitu. Nah kan kita lihat.
I tell you why, because at the beginning both teams were rushing. Okay, it was
komentatornya juga sama kan bilangnya rushing.
Both teams were chaotic in their own gameplays. But now
Indonesia Brazil menang mana? Brazil kapan, Mas? Kita belum pernah ketemu Brazil kayaknya, Argentina sih.
And this leads to a completely another gameplay also for the opponent. And it seems now a little
Belum tentu Konaminya yang pelit, yang kan ini eventnya AFC. Eventnya AFC, cuman gamenya pakai game Konami. Kalian lihat kalau UAE nyerang nih, ya yang hijau pegang bola, yang merah bingung mau kemana. Tuh, ganti. Kalau kamu teman-teman lihat lagi replaynya Indonesia main, kalau satu udah pegang bola, satu pasti ganti dan cari space langsung, nggak langsung switch cepet. Karena kalau switch cepet itu bakal ngeganggu permainan. Boleh passing direct cepet kan? Tuh, makanya salah passing lagi. Kelihatan banget lah ini. Dan ya pede lah Indonesia menang lawan UAE sih kalau gaya main game mereka kayak gini. Dan mungkin Indonesia malah bisa dapat gol cepet. Tuh defense-nya juga kayak hoki aja dia mereka naruh pemain di situ. Tuh kan nggak ada cut, nggak ada motong bola, nggak jaga. Siapa yang covering? Nggak ada yang pressing. Ya Malaysia kesian sih, timnya ada 4 tim kan kemarin. Kenapa ke situ? Tuh, ya, jam 9 ya nanti Indonesia 8 besar. Nah, direct lagi. Buru-buru banget. Kelihatan kan yang gaya mereka main tuh beda banget. Maksudnya dapat kosong, pengennya langsung nembak gitu. Kalau kita ya pengalaman pelatnas atau apa, pemain kita jarang ada yang kayak gitu sih. Lebih sabar untuk benar-benar cari space. Karena kita tahu kalau space kosong gitu, walaupun di stunning shot, peluang golnya kecil banget gitu. Kecuali kipernya lagi gerak, lagi kosong, habis ngapain? Oke, ini kiper udah posisi nunggu itu. Nggak mungkin ditembak ngapain, ditembak mantul, oportunis banget, spekulasi banget tadi buat masuk, mending masuk ke dalam, lihat di pressing atau enggak, kan ada teman satu lagi yang covering. Bedanya main co-op gitu lah, enak banget. Adip harusnya jadi coach Dip. Adip jadi coach WI Dip. Main co-op beda kan Dip sama single. Tembak-tembak aja nih. Mereka nggak main itu Dip. Apa? Knock on. Mereka belum tahu knock on kayaknya. Timnas kita kayak Barca, yes. Kalau aku ngeliat malah mirip emang kayak Sintayong sih. Main keeping ball, sabar. Ya, nunggu pemain bergerak, cari kosong, cari ruang. Nah, kan kayak gini tuh. Nah, aduh, greget saya ngeliatnya juga. Udah tahu dijagain. No, crossing lagi. Kalau kita udah pasti putar ke belakang, nggak akan masuk itu. Kita udah tahu pasti dia cover kayak gitu. Kita pindah warga negara aja, Dip. Wah, jangan, Dip. Nanti jadi orang Arab, Dip. Gambar di HP-nya kurang terang. Waduh, itu HP-nya kali Mas Nurna. Ya, teman-teman dari gini bisa lihat lah, dan saya yakin teman-teman di Qatar, tim staff, official, semua pemain juga bakal memperhatikan lawan cara bermain. Karena kita di Bali juga kayak gitu. Kemarin kita juga di Bali sebelum lawan Argentina kita lihat cara mainnya dia. Bahkan kita lihat informasinya sih kalau di Bali, karena kan di Bali di open tuh. Kalau di sini informasinya nggak kebuka ya, jadi benar-benar tertutup. Ya sebenarnya bagus sih informasinya nggak dibuka, karena ya lawan jadi tahu kan. Jadi bisa nyontek, karena kita kemarin formasi dicontek banget. Kita pakai Munchen, semua ngikutin Munchen. Kita pakai tel, ikutin pakai tel. Awalnya semua pada pakai Barca, ada MU. Kalau kayak gini lebih fair sih. Formasi nggak dibuka lebih bagus sebenarnya.
They are showing nerves.
Gotta have that composure ticking into the injury time here. The United Arab Emirates have a 1-goal lead. They're about to have a 2-1 victory in the series. If they can close this out.
Siapa lagi yang dibantai? UAE Mas. Habis ini malam ini dibantai. Kita lihat. Yo, maju lagi ngapain? Udah ditungguin. Ya, habis. Ya, that's it.
Will face Indonesia in
the
quarterfinals of the AFC eAsian Cup. What a fantastic set of games we have seen.
Oke, ya guys, berarti confirm ya. Kita bakal lawan UAE berarti. Sampai ketemu ya, nanti jam 9 malam. Saya juga bakal streaming lagi pastinya. Kita bakal streaming lagi dan ya ini skor tadi Indonesia 4-0. 2 game langsung clean sheet. Nanti saya update juga. Kita coba bikin highlightnya lagi. Thank you Mas Ivan yang udah nonton. Gak ada leg 2. Itu udah itu mereka leg 3 malah Mas Farizal. Jadi UAE itu udah game ketiga. Mereka 1-1 tadi. Mereka 1-1 itu game ketiga. Jadi siapapun yang menang tadi mereka yang bakal ketemu Indonesia. Jadi kita confirm nanti malam kita bakal ketemu UAE, Uni Emirat Arab, UEA ya kalau bahasa Indonesianya, tapi kalau Inggrisnya United Arab Emirat. Oke, thank you yang udah nonton. Sampai ketemu nanti jam 9 malam. Saya kasih lagi. Mas Encuy Indonesia main lagi jam 9 malam. Jam 9 malam. Sampai ketemu jam 9 malam. Nanti saya share lagi linknya, saya update juga di sosial media. Jadi teman-teman tetap dukung Indonesia karena ini sejarah sih. Pertama kali udah 8 besar. Ya saya sih berharapnya pertama kali kita langsung juara. Oke, siapa kita? Indonesia. See you guys. Thank you sampai semuanya. Sampai jumpa nanti malam. Peace, bye.